Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mayra from Low Carb Love. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, please make sure that you do. I use that platform to share basically a glimpse into my everyday life, my weight loss journey, meal ideas, recipes. But if you're new to my YouTube channel, then of course, please make sure that you do subscribe and turn your post notifications on so that you're reminded every time I post a video. So this video is a little different than what I usually post. It has to do with fasting. But if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I'm a huge advocate for fasting. I've been fasting for well over a year. I do a combination of intermittent fasting on a daily basis with a combination of extended fasting. So I do like to do at least one extended fast a month and intermittent fast every single day. So I'll explain a little bit about what fasting is and the benefits and all that good stuff. Quick disclaimer, guys, I am not a doctor, I'm not a physician, a nutritionist. This is just from my personal experience, my personal research. I've been fasting for, like I said, well over a year and a half now. And these are just things that I've picked up along the way and I wanna share with you guys, okay? So please make sure that if you have any questions regarding like your health and things like that, obviously consult that with your doctor, okay? Let's go over the basics. What is fasting? So fasting means you just don't eat. And I know, it sounds crazy. Trust me, the first time I ever heard about fasting, I was pretty freaked out myself. I thought like, what is wrong with these people? Like, I wake up thinking about what I'm gonna eat. Like, how am I gonna possibly go 18 hours without eating? But trust me, all of that changes. The thing is, we all fast. So when we sleep, we're fasting. Our morning, whatever we have in the morning is what breaks our fast, right? So like breakfast, it breaks our fast. Unless you're eating while you sleep, like we all fast. The difference is that when you intermittent fast, you just extend your window a little longer. So a normal intermittent fasting schedule is like a 16-8. So say you had dinner at 7, instead of breaking your fast at 7 a.m., which would be a 12-hour fast, you would extend it an additional 4 hours and break it at 11. And then you have your 16 hours of intermittent fasting. Now, some people go 18 hours, some people go 20, 24. And after 24, then that's when you get into an extended fast where you can do 36, you can do 48, 72. And guys, people go up to 5 days, 7 days, 14 days. I mean, you name it. People do it. We're gonna talk about some of the benefits. And I know a lot of you that are coming on here to check this video out are probably interested in weight loss. So we'll start with the weight loss that you can achieve from fasting. Now, weight loss is not really what you're after. We're after fat loss, right? Because you can drink like a diuretic, go pee, hop on the scale, and you've lost some weight. What we really want is fat loss. You want to get rid of the excess fat that we have on our body, and that's usually what we're really after. And fasting can definitely help you achieve that. It's not the easiest way, but it is the most effective and the quickest way, in my opinion. Basically, through a caloric deficit, you're not eating, so you're not consuming calories. Your body will go into a state of ketosis. Secondly is ketosis. So fasting is a great way to get your body into a state of ketosis. And let's say you're already in ketosis, you've been doing, a low carb ketogenic diet for a while, but you don't feel like that energy that you hear people talk about. Fasting is a great way to get you into a deeper state of ketosis. Like, there is no other way of getting your body into a natural state of deeper ketosis. So number one, weight loss. Boom. or I should say fat loss. Boom. Number 2, ketosis. Number 3, there's something called autophagy. And autophagy is when your body recycles cells. So your cells go through a process where they basically detox themselves. So it's a cell detoxification process that happens through fasting. But in order to get to autophagy, I'm gonna have to create like a whole different video for this because there's like a lot of details, but just to make a long story short, you need to basically do a water fast. No coffee, no nothing. It's legitimately just water, and that gets your body into a state of autophagy, which again is the cell detoxification. Another benefit that no one really talks about is the mental strength that you develop from fasting. Now, fasting is something that people think they can't do, and there's something powerful about it when you do something that everyone tells you is either impossible, you know, they're gonna bite their arm off, they would eat a whole cow, they would, like when you hear all those comments and then you're there just like, yeah, like you're crushing it, like there's something so empowering about that, you know? So for me, I think that's so important, more than what a lot of people, what's the word, like the credit that people give it, you know, like that mental strength is everything, you know? When you finish a fast, you're just like, yes, like, yeah, I did it. Like I freaking crushed it. And you feel like you're on top of the world. You're like, what? Like, come at me now, you know? You feel like you just, like seriously, like you just completed like a marathon or something, you know? So I think it's so important. And a lot of people don't talk about it. So that's another benefit that comes from fasting, along with eliminating addiction. So a lot of people don't talk about it, but addictions are a real thing. And some people are addicted to food and addicted to so many, you know, obviously you guys know, there's addictions to everything. And fasting is a way to break addictions. And I have been addicted to food. And I will be honest, like fasting and keto, a combination of the two, have helped me overcome my addiction to food. And that will be on a totally different video because it's one that I might get like a little bit emotional and things that I don't really open up much on my Instagram page. But I definitely want to start getting into that because I feel like so many of you deal with it and we just don't talk about it. So fasting also helps overcome addictions because you basically go cold turkey. There is no, you know, whatever it is, whether it's like you can fast from alcohol, fast from food, fast from, you know, when you're fasting, like none of that is going on, right? Fasting can help bring you back to center. You guys hear me talk about that a lot, and that is what fasting does for me. If I could say the one thing that I noticed the most is the elimination of cravings for sugar, carbs, junk, and bringing me back to center. And what I mean by that is I go back to being focused. I go back to being on track. I want to eat whole foods. I want to eat my steak and veggies. I want to eat chicken and salads. I want to eat real foods, not keto treats. Like I don't want to break my fast with, you know, like a bar or, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, I do it too. But when you go back to center, then you know that those foods are treats. Those foods are once in a while. That is not your form of nutrition, you know? And so fasting for me, that's what it does. It brings me back to a state of mind where I know what I should be doing, you know, because it happens, right? You just kind of start getting a little wishy-washy with the way you're eating, and next thing you know, you're, eating ice cream at 11 o'clock at night when you know that you should be fasting since, let's say, 6 o'clock, right? So when you get back into that routine, you know what to do, and you know that you want to intermittent fast because of the health benefits, because you know that it's good for your body, because, and so on and so forth. So sometimes we start to go off track, and fasting will bring you right back to center, right back. Like you start, right back. Let's recap. Fat loss for sure. Deeper state of ketosis. The mental strength that you gain from fasting. The elimination of cravings, because your body's going to be ready for you to fuel it and give it that nourishment that, that it needs. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see. Obviously, you know that I'm working in the kitchen every single day for you guys, and I'm coming up with yummy recipes that you guys can make for you and your family. But I know that you guys also enjoy other videos. So let me know what else you guys want to see. If you want to see a day, like a full day of eating, if you guys want to see other fasting videos, just ask specific questions, because obviously these videos are for you guys. So I want to make sure that these are topics that you guys are interested in. But until next time, guys, I love you and thanks for being here. Mwah.